And we are giving you a live look over downtown Dallas. You can see here, just looks kind of hazy. And if you look really closely at our camera, you can see raindrops in this shot. So tracking North Texas storms alongside Maria Ruiz right now. And again, if you're looking at the radar, you do see there's some rain.
There is some rain. It's all as a cold front is pushing through.
Okay.
Yeah, we think cold front and we think, oh, a drastic change in temperatures. It won't be the case this time around. And in fact, it's that same cold front that's going to linger in the area that keeps rain in the area for the next several days.
Okay, and this is going to be, we're talking about the potential for severe weather that starts back tonight.
It starts back tonight. So this happens whenever the sun is down. Be sure to have a way to get warnings. Before I get to the WFA weather alert days, I do want to show you a look at radar because these storms are picking up in speed. They're now mostly in Hunt County, moving into Rockwall County. Temperatures are in the 60s and 70s right along the front, but a little cooler behind the front. And we'll continue to see this progress towards the east. And as this happens, it's running into an area where air is a bit more unstable. And at that point, we could see these storms ramping up. But for us, we're in the clear. That's more of an East Texas thing. This afternoon, most of us will be dry, just cloudy. Temperatures are going to eventually top out in the mid 80s. Okay, so we've added a WFA weather alert day. Now Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, specifically Thursday between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. Friday between 6 in the morning and noon, and then again Saturday between 3 a.m. and 9 a.m. This will not mean that everyone sees severe weather. In fact, a lot of North Texas won't see the storm, especially if you find yourself south of Interstate 20. The potential for hail is there tomorrow morning. Again, it's not for everyone. Quarter-size hail possible. Worst case scenario up to golf ball size hail. Worst case scenario 60+ mile-per-hour wind gust. There is a low tornado threat Thursday and Friday morning, and the heavy rain threat that comes in Friday into Saturday, and that's when we could see a flood risk. Make sure to have a way to receive warnings. The WFAA app, download it completely free on your phone. Okay, so here is our severe weather outlook for Thursday morning. Again, time frame between 2 and 8 in the morning. It's an enhanced risk. That's a level 3 out of 5. The level 4 out of 5 is actually more towards the east. So the more east you are, the more likely you are to encounter the strong to severe storms. I'm fast forwarding through this now. This is between 2 and 4 in the morning on your Thursday, but you see these storms really spreading across Tarrant, Denton County towards the Red River. These storms eventually progressing towards the east. That's where we could find our severe weather. Notice south of Interstate 20, not as bad. In fact, coverage looking really low. This is what I'm talking about. Some may not even see the thunderstorms. This is now Thursday, 5 in the morning. We could see another cluster of storms along our western counties, but at that point, our atmosphere pretty worked over, meaning the threat for severe weather will be relatively low. We see another round coming in Friday morning, a level 2 slight risk. The time frame for this will be early. I'm showing you right now midnight going into about 4, 5, 6 in the morning. You see these thunderstorms along our western counties and these storms spreading to include more of our Red River counties between 6 and 8 in the morning. Scattered showers most of the day Friday. So while the threat for severe weather lowers Friday morning into the afternoon, rain doesn't completely go away. We'll see a few rounds of it. I'm showing you Friday around 6 p.m. and we see a little bit more activity along our eastern counties. And then comes Saturday. Saturday morning, our last wave of potential strong storms. At this point, we will have already seen several rounds of rain, and this is where we could see a flood risk. This is why we're thinking that heavy rain, small period of time, we're looking at minor flood concerns here. And this is coverage that is pretty high Friday night going into Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, it's looking a little drier. 2 to 3 inches of rain before it's all said and done. And then we're looking at temperatures really staying on the cool side as we head towards the second half of the weekend. A high of 58 on Sunday, sunshine, highs in the 60s Monday, drier, calmer, a little bit better looking weather next week.